Score from Kolohe. It wasn't the biggest of waves, that's why.
Griffin, what's going on right now?
Is a magician.
ITALO just did a backside 4-0, but it was a small wave. Needs a 6.9. Brothers in the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Who are you? Blonde-haired, peely-nosed, neck-tanned, flannel-wearing, dirty jeans, cowboy surfer. Would hope to be, but I'm not. I'm from Orange County.
Quem eu sou? Eu sou uma pessoa muito feliz, uma pessoa muito grata, uma pessoa que tem muita fé em Deus. Desde pequeno, eu vi o quanto minha família teve que correr atrás, trabalhar, batalhar para me dar as coisas, e hoje em dia eu faço de tudo para recompensar, para retribuir tudo isso que eles fizeram por mim.
Works. Stoke. So where do you want to surf, Dad? If it's too, I guess we'll just go look and make a call. Yeah. Did you guys flare Oceanside? So, Sucre texted me and said,
it's wedging.
He said you guys were putting on a clinic. In the door?
He's just nice. But I got some waves. I like this one a lot better, but that one goes up in the nose a little bit, huh? That got goes up, rocker it out more, huh? Good backup.
6-1s. I think this one should definitely go.
Huh?
I think that one should definitely go.
Okay, cool.
Feel it though.
Oh.
Nice. So these two are going to through the Goldie. These ones have less tail rocker though, I think.
Okay. I think they're gonna be really good. Period. I would bring this one with us.
Okay, so this one's gonna go to snapper for sure. What's on your plate going into snapper and bells? On my plate, nothing. Which is the best feeling ever, because I've trained as hard as I could, ate all the right food, know my warm-up routine, know my daily stretch routine, surfed as much as I could, tried all my boards, know how I want to surf on the waves at those two events, worked on the surfing that I had to work on and saw improvements from last year to now. So now on my plate is nothing. Get there, relax, hang with my dad, and let it fly. Have some fun.
E aí, cara?
E aí, meu irmão? Tudo bem?
Tudo bom?
Beleza, começaram. competição?
Já sim.
Como é que você tá se sentindo?
Cara, eu tô bem, velho. Tô bem, tranquilo. Esses dias aí foram bem puxados, né? Mas a recompensa foi bem bacana. Pô, ninguém nunca fez isso. É a primeira vez no mundo, na história, que alguém mete 3 finais consecutivas. Eu acho que isso é legal.
E o que você aprendeu sobre você com isso?
Cara, é que é até um pouco clichê, mas que nada é impossível, né, velho?
Irmão, próximo desafio, e aí, qual é?
É dia 3, né? Dia 3 começa aqui os Snapper Rocks, né? Fazer outra final, cara. Fazer outra final.
Bora botar a meta?
Bora botar a meta, velho. Chegar na final. Yeah, to be honest, I'm just pretty stoked that I'm back on tour, that I will get to be on the WCT again. Since I'm 16, 17, I started to take care of my family, and it's pretty hard to take care of one person. Imagine 9. When I do well, that means that my family is gonna be safe. So that's a lot of pressure. And last year, I had a really hard moment in my professional life. I didn't have sponsors. When I did the QS, it's about $5,000 a month to do the tour. And I was getting paid $300 only, so that was like actually it was the hardest moment of my career. One night before I fly to Portugal, I was with my girlfriend and I started to cry. I said, I'm done, I'm over it. It was that stressful, like fully crying, like. And then I got sick, so that's when they started to help me. When Tonico, Joca, Marcel, and all those business guys from my city start to help me, that's pretty much when everything started. 1 week after I make this deal with them, I win a contest. 2 weeks after, I went to California and got third at the West Open. After the West Open, I back to Brazil, compete again, and I won again the contest. So that's when, when they started to help me, that's when the results started to appear.
Here we go, Jadson Andre, looking good, and look at the ferocity from Jadson Andre, back on his board, up into the lip, blasting the tail, gets the third snap, trying to keep the dream alive, and there it is, he gets the score he needs. Look at him, an incredible moment of pure joy. Come on, that is all time.
They all had the same goal. They wanted to help me to get back on tour. And they did. I'm so thankful for everything they did and they're doing.
Hey, there's some wedges out here.
Really?
It's just kind of like inconsistent.
Right now I feel like I'm like a big underdog, and that's been kind of my big motivation. I feel like I've almost been embarrassed in a way to tell people that I want to win events or I want to win a world title, because it almost seemed arrogant in a way. And I was like, I never want to come off as arrogant, but dude, I'm training my ass off, so I get to say that, and I get to say yeah, I want to win.
Brother hasn't been home for a birthday since he was 16 or 17 years old. Every year for his birthday. March. The season always starts in March and he's gone.
I think my greatest struggle now is learning how to walk that fine line of husband, brother, son, honest man, and rip your throat out, take no prisoners, there to kill them all competitor.
I honestly think that no one wants it more than Kolohe. Everything about him is all about surfing. So I think that passion and that determination in his soul is what's gonna power him to the top.
In the past, he's had trouble with the ups and downs of emotion, you know, whether it's high winning or losing and then down low and up and down. And I mean, if you look at everyone that's really talented, all the guys on tour they're really close in ability. It's just who has the mental game. Get that footwork going where you can step back a little bit and feel the release, you know, that last, did that roundhouse and came in and stepped back a little bit. And,
See the air in it?
Yeah, it's all every wave. It's insane.
That was good air.
Yeah.
Yeah, who am I? I don't know. Who really knows who they are, actually? I can make up a bunch of that I would want to be, you know? That would just be my ego talking to this mic and saying what I wanted it to be. So, who am I? I'm an insecure surf rat 10-year-old who wants to be the best surfer ever.
Hey! Sorry. Hi.
Hi. Good afternoon, boys. Hiya. Sorry, I'm a bit feral. Just worked so hard. Excuse me.
That's the man right there. He's working right now.
Still working. I'm shy. When I was 14, 15, I used to compete the amateur contest. So I used to do the open division, so doesn't matter how old you are or who you are. Under 18, under 16, and under 14. So pretty much every contest that we did, I made 4 finals. So going home with 4 trophies. Boards, skates, bike, and everything. Long time ago, every week a contest and a trophy. And the next week another one.
So my dad is like an old surf guy, 60 years old, surfed his whole life. I remember maybe 10 years ago he said to me, you know, Tay, one day on the tour, there's no more Australians. And I said, what do you mean about this? They said, there's just so many Brazilians, they're going to be Brazilian surfers everywhere. There's going to be no Australians on the surfing tour. And I think, that's so strange. I never heard about these Brazilians. Now look, my house is Brazilians everywhere.
I'm feeling okay, but just with a lot of pain.
Okay.
Hurts in there and here.
Alright.
And also right there.
The back of your hammy? Alright. So, it's full body. If there's anything you want me to go deeper on, let me know. If I go too deep on things, let me know. I usually feel it in your body straight away anyway. Okay. But if there's something that you just don't go there, just, let me know. But otherwise, lay down, relax, on your back.
O meu maior objetivo, sem dúvidas, é ser campeão do mundo. Eu sonho com isso todos os dias. Eu trabalho para conseguir alcançar esse sonho. O meu maior objetivo é ser campeão do mundo. Pode ser uma realidade bem distante, mas eu acredito que sou capaz. A minha maior luta nos últimos anos foi me manter bem preparado, principalmente na minha parte física, porque eu tive muitas lesões. Já tive diversas lesões e a pior coisa para um atleta de alta performance é estar impossibilitado de mostrar o seu 100%. E durante a minha carreira eu tive várias lesões que me atrapalharam bastante. Por isso que agora, com 29 anos, eu quero trabalhar como eu nunca trabalhei na minha vida, profissionalmente, focado, treinando, me alimentando, dormindo bem, para eu não passar pelas dificuldades que eu passei quando eu tive lesões.
Man, he's my brother, you know, it's no blood, but it's my brother and all the mother. And like when you start to lose the comps and everything in your shoulder, in your back start to be a bit heavy, you know? Because he was injured, you know, he's not like, oh, I don't know about my knee or about my back, you know. But you know, like, now man, I just believe if the wave comes, he's gonna make that, you know, like, man, I can feel when he's good, when he's like, feel confident, you know. Man, he's a warrior.
That's my very first surf. We have just a couple of days before the comp. I don't know about the waves, but I'll be surfing better tomorrow. I'm pretty sure about it.
It's cold. If the weather is like this, I'm gonna bring my jumper.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. Hey. Yeah. Where are you guys at? Up here?
It looks pretty fun. It's not as big as yesterday, but
Little peaks or no? Should we go to lowers?
yeah, it's a little like peerable right. Hey, but
Little-
that way it goes sit. Like big turn there or something.
Oh, okay, so I'm coming out. I'll come right down. Right now. Phew.
Alright, let's see it.
Yee.
You know why everyone was texting you? It's because all your friends are posting shoutouts.
Oh, there.
But look at mine. I put a photo series. Oh, there we go.
Hey, why are you posting those stupid photos? No way. What? You should have posted that one.
I know. Should I redo it?
Yeah. That's so long
That's,
ago.
that's when you won your junior. Is it the junior pro?
The both.
Yeah.
That's when we first started dating.
I know.
I look like way younger. Look at that, and then look at this. Yee! A real man. Thanks, babe. I mean, maybe from the outside looking in, like I had the best life ever, which I do, but I had a lot of like kind of mental issues where I was just like super jealous of people doing good that were my age, and like crazy down when I would lose, and never really did good on the tour my first 4 years. You know, I was growing up on tour, like I was like 17 my first event, so I was like going through all those like hormonal, like those kids that are just like, you dad, like for no reason, like when they're 17, 18, that just like stayed in their room, in their house. I was doing that stuff on the webcast when I would like lose a heat, you know?
Kolohe Andino, down and out. Seen him give 9s for turned out all day. Kooks up there.
It's kind of like one of those things where you like, it feels good in the moment just because you're just like letting that anger out somewhere, you know, just like anywhere. But then like how you feel after is just like, you feel so.
The time is ticking away. Oh, look. Yep. It happens.
Wow.
It happens.
Oh, he broke it. Ouch.
I'm the worst person ever. Like, why would I just punch my board? Like, I could just like went underwater, screamed, and then it just faded away. So I was like, okay, I don't ever want to like be that guy again, like no matter what. Now almost I feel like I could harness it and like use it as energy at the right times, like on the wave or something. Because I have all those emotions and all this passion and all this stuff that I have, but if it gets bled out in the wrong way, then it can be bad. But if it gets bled out and used in the right way, then that's when it's like, you can smoke people.
What is her saying?
Not my wedding ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does she say? She just like talks with her hands. Like,
Tell me about Kolohe's nickname and how it got.
That was all her. I had no part in that.
Well, no, it wasn't either you guys. It was Mom.
I thought it was me. Wasn't it Kylie? Because she was like,
I couldn't say his name. I couldn't say Kolohe, so I started calling him brother. I started calling him brother.
Oh my God.
But how did everybody like keep calling him that? Because I called him that, but why did everybody else call him that?
And just stuck.
Because my name's super exotic.
Like mine. Mine's more
I feel like brother is easier.
Chloe.
Whoa.
But yes, that's how we got it. So because I couldn't say Kolohe.
What does family mean to you? If you were to ask what something meant to someone, you would think, okay, if you took that away from that person, how would you feel? I look at like who I hang out with or who I affiliate myself with as far as like circles. Okay, my dad, my mom, my sisters, my wife, you know, that's kind of it.
I don't really remember it, but growing up, you know, I didn't have a dad, and you know, one uncle's a junkie, the other uncle's a tweaker, my other aunt's an alcoholic. She died of alcoholism. Well, it's been a you know, pretty long journey. Having children at such a young age. When I had Chloe, I was like 24 years old.
Happy birthday to you.
I almost feel like maybe my dad's like inside of the inner circle, because my whole life he's like my hardest critic, but then, you know, the last 5 years he's been like my biggest supporter.
I had my own personal issues based on maybe like I never had the opportunities he had. I never had a dad. I never had a million sponsors. I never had like support.
Somewhere in the back of my mind, I'm still like that 12-year-old kid that he's like, get back out there, like widen your stance, like you suck.
When he started competing and stuff, I felt all this pressure, like, oh man, you know, and it was like, so I was shoving it onto him. It's like, you don't need to worry about it, but I taught him to worry.
Growing up, we've been like, you know, and now we're just like together, like we're like an awesome team where we're just like on the same path, and I'm just trying to get as much information as I can from him, and he's just trying to help me as much as I can. I just think when I was younger, my dad, he saw how much I love to win, how good I was naturally at surfing, and he just pushed me as hard as he thought was needed, you know. And I'd be like, yeah, like this is what I want to do, like, I'm psyched. So, let's do this.
I'm 29 years old and I've been surfing since I'm 8, so it's me 21 years surfing. So that's such a long time surfing.
Jadson Andre up at the moment. This guy has been on an absolute tear on the qualifying series, holding on to the #1 spot. But this is where he wants to do damage here on the championship tour, and he started off incredibly well, very dynamic on that last section.
I'm addicted in surf contests. So when you are addicted to something, you just want to do this more and that's how I feel.
Jadson Andre, he can get himself up in a second spot with a 7.14P. Jadson's been showing such great form.
No matter what, you thought he was going to make a few heats, and here we are, sitting here with a minute to go, needing a good-sized number. I did not expect this at all.
I'm a bit different from other people. they don't really appreciate competition, contest, and I love it. I mean, I kind of like the pressure, I like the challenge, I like those things, you know, so that's what makes me alive.
Oh wait,
Firing.
It's not over yet.
Let's see what unfolds here. Throws the error burst, can't quite keep that board under his feet. He goes down. Just 30 seconds to go now, and it looks like Jadson's going to run out of time.
The first quarterfinal. So your first semi-final 2019 WSL Tour stock number 1.
Right now I feel like I'm like a big underdog, and that's been kind of my like big motivation, because I feel like I kind of joke about it a little bit, like you're over the hill, like, because I'm like kind of getting older. I'm like 25, and like there's like, you know, Griffin's 20 and he's like going ballistic and everyone loves him. I'm like, you're over the hill. I've been telling myself that, so that whole thing has just been kind of my motivation.
Two-time world champ representing Hawaii, John Florence, up against the Californian kid, Kolohe Andino, who holds priority. Andino's picked off one now. Looking to find some height, get some good pop there, lands the rotation. Bit of recovery time, but back out in front of it now and has some speed to lay in one of those trademark carves and gets another done on the inside. Needed a 4.73 to get into the lead.
Wow, and he's definitely got the judges thinking about it.
No one's talking about me at all, like, which is kind of a sick like underdog thing. I'm just like kind of got a little bit of a chip on my shoulder as far as that goes.
The numbers are starting to roll through. It's going to be right there. And it's enough to see Andino into the lead.
Kolohe versus ITALO. Got California versus Brazil. Ferreira looking for his 4th championship tour win of his career. Kolohe looking for his 1st.
I've made 3 finals and a couple mistakes. I would have had a win already. So yeah, I'm twice, 3 times, 10 times a surfer as I was then. Especially the first final I made, I was like 19, little grom.
It's so crazy being in this position for Kolohe, having the lead. His heart's got to be going through his chest, knowing how close he is.
I mean, I just like would just be so stoked to see my dad, like right then. Just like looking down, just like, whoa, like we did it, this is sick. I think I will cry, yeah, for sure. Probably a lot. I don't know, it's just been a lot of years.
ITALO's got some speed, tail whip right into the flats on the full rotation. Created space underneath Kolohe's watch.
Kolohe's heart just sunk right there. You could tell his head spun around. And that's the thing with ITALO FERREIRA.
Griffin, what's going on right now?
He's a magician.
ITALO just did a backside 4-0, but it was a small wave. He needs a 6.9. Brothers in the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Awaiting the scores to determine their destination. Scores dropping through for ITALO FERREIRA. One more to lock in. It's a 7.07. Runner-up with a Quiksilver Pro from San Clemente, California, Kolohe Andino.
What does winning a world title mean to you? I mean, winning a world title to me would mean that I was the best in the world that year, and my name would be on that list, and no one could ever take it away from me.
I think you learn more when you lose. When you win, you win, you did everything right. you know? So I lose way more than I win. I always did. I've never been like those guys that won most of the hits. So I had learned a lot. Yeah, man, it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of passion, a lot of sacrifice. When I want to do something, I fight all the way to the end. I just don't sleep till I get it done.
But I mean, I know that one day I'm gonna win. It's just gonna feel so good because anyone who ever doubted me was wrong. So them.